just drop a song. Somebody drop a song. Like, well, I don't, it's that young and dumb shit. I ain't gonna understand it. Y'all might understand this shit, but I wasn't feeling this shit. So when he called me, when Cub called me, was like, man.
I'm just tell y'all the truth, man. I can't respect nothing like, it's like, the music cool, the money cool, all that. But if I don't respect you, if it's something about you I just don't respect, bro, I can't sit and fake and act like it's all good. It's just like he got on here and he said something about, I guess it was something about a feature. Like, oh, he didn't do a feature or something for me, right?
Mm-hmm. He said you asked him for a feature.
Listen, man, on my little boy and my little girl, man, he come to me talking about let him get on the song. You know what I mean? Why you want me to get on this song? So, send it to me. Send me the song with the open verse. You know what I mean? Now, if it was the other way around where I'm trying to do, you got to think this back in the day where I don't really even know the game to know nothing. All I was doing is just pulling up on everybody.
And I looked into this beef. I was really trying to figure out the Yo Gotti, Young Dolph beef.
Mm-hmm. Supposedly.
Right. Some people say it was over a girl. Some people say Gotti wanted to sign Dolph and Dolph didn't want to sign.
Right.
Some people say, well, both of them had crews that were into some street shit or whatever. All this sounds very unnecessary for it to turn to murder and life sentences.
Hey, man, I'ma keep this shit G, bro. Dolph, you a bitch. You a soft-ass nigga. You nice-ass nigga. If you got a problem, nigga, say you got a problem. Shake-ass, bitch-ass nigga. Ain't even no motherfucking king of Memphis. You ain't king of South Memphis. You ain't from the city, bitch.
Gotti was in the streets for real in Memphis, bro. Like, I ain't saying it because I'm saying to him. I just keep it real. If he won the street, nigga, I'd say he ain't in the street. He was in the streets, bro. Like, you gonna see Gotti. You in the city. The mall, I used to see Gotti in the mall, like the hood mall, like super hood, like down there, like you know you ain't shopping, you just came here to walk around. Like, literally. Big ass chains on, 100 with him, chopper Glocks, all that. But, you know, he cooled down a lot, bro. Like, Gotti was worse than me, probably, when he came in.
Hey, they said Blac Youngsta and Yo Gotti beef. They said them boys just shot at him, huh? Man, that's the internet.
At one point, you and Young Dolph were starting to go back and forth.
He dissed me. I ain't want to believe it. This nigga come with a diss song. I'm like, hold on. Then he came with the trouble to I'm ready. Ready.
Chopper on side of me, ready. When in the hit, they be ready. Did you not think I was ready?
You ever heard it? You ever heard of Trouble? The Ready song? He on a remix. He dissed me.
Any nigga that record when it's time for gangster shit, he the police. Facts. And I fucked your boss man, baby mama, same hotel for 4 weeks.
It was hard. I'm like, damn, that bumping. Nigga dissed me fast as hell. I'm like, hold on. I gotta hit back. So I'm in the booth like, damn, it just killed this motherfucker. Cause his verse, it wasn't, the diss one way. You get what I'm saying? I was mad, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't got no more respect for Dolph on what he doing. So, you know, I don't know how homie feel, but I know me personally, I'm not on it, bro. I'm South Memphis to the death. I never knew they were beefing. You just told me something. Like, them were moments for me. Like, to see them together, like, this shit was lit. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
For years, CMG looked untouchable. Money, hits, viral moments, and a lineup that felt stacked from top to bottom. From the outside, it looked like a machine that could not slow down. But right now, that image is cracking in real time. Because the danger doesn't look like it's coming from the streets anymore. It looks like it might be coming from inside the label. And the scariest part is this. A public warning has already been sent. The question is not if something is wrong at CMG. The real question is who's actually still safe. But that warning didn't come from a random fan. Stan G isn't just another blogger chasing clicks. He's plugged into Memphis in a way most people online are not. He speaks to the same circles connected to the Young Dolph case. So when he sat down on No Jumper and said out loud what most people were scared to even hint at, the room went quiet. He said the same energy that was sent toward Young Dolph is the same energy that's coming back around now. And then he pushed it even further. He didn't just imply danger towards CMG, he specifically warned that Blac Youngsta could be the one in real trouble next. That shook people because he wasn't framing it like internet drama. He framed it like street logic, cause and effect, action and consequence. He reminded everyone that what you send out always circles back. And according to him, Youngsta's position inside CMG isn't what fans think it is. Stan G called him a send-out. In simple terms, that means the one who gets sent to handle the risky moves. the one who moves reckless so the boss stays clean. That role might look powerful on stage and on camera, but behind the scenes, it's the most dangerous seat you can sit in. Because in that kind of structure, loyalty doesn't protect you forever. It just buys you time. And when you really look at Blac Youngsta's history inside CMG, the warning starts to feel a lot less random. From the beginning, Youngsta was never the quiet artist. He was the one going viral for wild stunts, loud behavior, and over-the-top antics. While Yo Gotti moved like a businessman, Youngsta moved like the frontline soldier. He was the one keeping CMG in the headlines when the music wasn't enough. Fans thought it was funny. Fans thought it was loyalty. But insiders saw something different. They saw someone taking all the attention, all the heat, and all the risk. When the label needed noise, Youngsta delivered it. When the tension with rivals needed a face, Youngsta showed up. Gotti stayed clean. Youngsta stayed loud. Before Young Dolph's passing, that image worked. It felt like part of the brand. But after Dolph was offed, everything changed overnight. Those same stunts stopped looking entertaining. They started looking dangerous. Every old video got replayed. Every old post got re-examined. Every reckless moment turned into evidence in the court of public opinion. Suddenly, Youngsta wasn't the one bringing energy to CMG anymore. He became the one dragging a shadow behind the entire label. And that shift hit even harder once CMG's momentum started slowing down as a whole. There was a time when CMG looked unbeatable. Moneybagg Yo was everywhere. Blac Youngsta was viral nonstop. Glorilla came out of nowhere and caught a wave most artists spend their whole lives chasing. From the outside, it looked like a perfect machine. But fast forward to now, and the picture looks different. Moneybagg's run isn't as loud. 42. Doug is dealing with serious legal trouble. Youngsta has gone quiet in moments where he used to be front and center. And Glorilla is carrying most of the label's motion on her back, almost by herself. Fans can feel the change. The unity looks weaker. The energy looks split. Every post gets overanalyzed. Every move feels tense. Instead of seeing the label moving like a family, it feels like everyone is moving for their own survival. CMG is no longer being viewed as a fortress. And then, Youngsta started doing things that made people stop brushing off the rumors. Not once, not twice. Multiple times, fans noticed Blac Youngsta removing CMG from his bio. At first, people laughed it off. They thought it was trolling. They thought it was promo. But this time felt different. Right after that, Youngsta began posting long, emotional messages. No jokes, no clown behavior, just raw words about fake CEOs, fake big homies, fake brothers, and fake loyalty. He talked about betrayal, about cutting people off, about being done trusting the wrong ones. He even spoke about losing friends, feeling alone, and knowing that money doesn't make you untouchable. That's not internet comedy energy. That's the tone of someone who feels exposed. The timing made it hit even harder. Fans were already whispering that CMG wasn't as tight as before, and these posts felt like confirmation straight from the source. Youngsta never said Yo Gotti's name, but everyone knew exactly who those words were aimed at. And to really understand why this tension runs so deep, you have to go back to the moment that changed everything. Young Dolph. Years ago, Yo Gotti tried to sign Young Dolph. Dolph passed on the deal. That one decision flipped the entire relationship upside down. After that, the energy shifted fast. Career blocks, subtle shots, diss tracks, quiet pressure behind the scenes. But instead of slowing down, Dolph found his own lane and ran it up independently. That made the tension worse. Public words turned into real-world hostility. And Blac Youngsta stepped into the spotlight as the loudest soldier on CMG's side. He wasn't just talking, he was pulling up, filming reckless moments, sending messages without ever saying names. It built his image, but it also built a narrative around him that never left. Then, in 2021, Young Dolph was killed in Memphis. In that moment, logic didn't matter anymore. Proof didn't matter to the streets. The story wrote itself emotionally. All eyes went straight towards CMG. Even though nothing has ever been proven against Yo Gotti or Blac Youngsta, once the streets lock onto a belief, it sticks like glue. To make it heavier, Yo Gotti's brother Big Jook was questioned, and the internet connected all the dots in its own way. From that day on, CMG has been moving under a heavy shadow that never fully lifted. And when the accused gunman walked free, that shadow got darker. When Hernandez Govan was acquitted on both counts, the reaction online exploded. Some people felt relief, others felt anger, and many felt confused. But what shocked fans the most came next. Blac Youngsta posted a video at a gravesite. The last name on the stone matched youngdolph's. It didn't feel accidental, it didn't feel careless, it felt intentional. To fans, it came off as disrespectful at best and threatening at worst. To CMG, it was a nightmare. More attention, more heat, more questions, more pressure. Youngsta kept posting wild afterwards, acting like nothing mattered, acting like he couldn't be touched. But from the outside, it looked like self-destruction on camera. To Youngsta, it may have felt like loyalty. To Gotti, it looked like a walking business risk. From that point forward, the distance between them stopped being invisible. And this is where the danger turns real. Stan G made something very clear. If Yo Gotti decides someone is a liability, that person does not simply lose a label deal. Their entire motion can stop instantly. Gotti isn't just a rapper. He's connected. He moves with money, influence, and doors that open in places most artists never touch. Blac Youngsta, on the other hand, moves with emotion. He reacts, he posts, he speaks from the heart. That makes him unpredictable. And unpredictability in a power structure like this is extremely dangerous. The two energy types clash. One moves quietly and calculated, the other moves loud and impulsive. If this turns into open war, it won't stay in the music. It won't just be internet captions. It pulls in crews, families, and streets that don't get involved for fun. Nobody wants to see another tragedy connected to this situation, but at the same time, Youngsta isn't built to stay silent forever. The longer he feels cut off, the more pressure builds. And pressure creates mistakes. Fans are watching this play out in real time, hoping someone hits the brakes before it goes too far. Because if this collapses the wrong way, CMG doesn't just lose an artist. It risks losing something much bigger. CMG once looked unbreakable. A powerhouse, a family, a movement. Now the questions sound different. People are no longer asking who's next to blow up. They're asking who's next to fall out. Blac Youngsta no longer looks like the wild card that makes the label exciting. He looks like the reminder of everything CMG can't escape. The Dolph shadow, the street tension, the pressure from both sides. If Yo Gotti and Blac Youngsta don't fix this, it won't quietly fade. It will explode in ways nobody can control. And that leaves one final question hanging in the air. Is Blac Youngsta still protected, or has he already been marked as expendable?